Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Crucial and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video, and I saw a video like this earlier by a YouTuber that I watch frequently called Birdman. He's actually, he makes some really great videos in my opinion, and I thought, I had seen his video, I seen the thumbnail, and I saw the title about how Activision continuously lies to us, and I wanted to make a video on that because I was kind of catching on to that as well, especially last year with Treyarch adding weapons into the game after they said it was only going to be cosmetics only. That obviously turned out to be a lie. And then this year with MWR, another lie. Activision constantly lies to the consumer. Not only did they release the worst Call of Duty of all time this year, aka Infinite Warfare, and they saved face by remastering Modern Warfare, they told us is cosmetics only in supply drops. If they were going to add supply drops to MWR, it was going to be cosmetics only. And it stayed true for about a month. Kind of the same thing that happened last year with Black Ops 3. It started out as, it's going to be cosmetics only. Cosmetics, meaning camos and kits that we see in MWR now. But they say cosmetics only. They don't say cosmetics only, and then, about 2 months into the future, weapons. They don't say that. They don't tell us that. If they told us that, I think it would be totally different. I think the community wouldn't take it as hard. But the community hates this idea. When I say the community, I mean the majority of the community. Obviously, there's going to be people out there who are like, well, this is great. MWR is literally a 10, 11-year-old game. You want to add some variety to it. Yeah, why not add some new maps? Why do you have to add weapons? How does that give us variety? Every gun already kills in 2 bullets itself. Why not just add new maps? You added one map, new map. It's been around for a long time. Winter Crash has been the only map they've added, and then they took it away. Will they add new maps? I don't know. Is it fair to call Raven Software sellouts? I think it's fair. Is Treyarch sellouts? Yes. Is Activision sellouts? Of course. They're liars. They hate the fact that the community hates their ideas. 3-year cycle of futuristic CODs failed. It failed. Black Ops 3 was, even though Black Ops 3 was a good game, numbers wise, it hasn't beaten MW3. It hasn't beaten Ghosts. Ghosts outsold Black Ops 3. So all of their ideas is basically hated by the majority of the community. I've spoke up about this plenty of times. I don't have a big voice on YouTube, but I try to express it. I'd rather say something and maybe have like 10 or 12 people hear it rather than keep my mouth shut and nobody hear anything. Because sadly, with bigger YouTubers who get paid by Activision, they don't speak up about it. And when they do, they half-ass it. They don't tell the truth. They don't speak the truth. They just try to save face so that they can make money off Activision, because everybody knows Activision I think they made, in the past 3 years, they've made probably close to $3-4 billion in just supply drops alone, not even counting sales, because, well, they had to make up for the sales some way, because Infinite Warfare, they haven't even released the numbers for that yet, so obviously they're hiding something. But getting back to the lies, the constant lies, last year, Treyarch, it came out that it was going to be cosmetics only and supply drops, and that was cool. Everybody was happy with that. I mean, everybody hates supply drops, and everybody hates COD points, but you're never going to get rid of that because that makes the company money. And you have to kind of respect that, and you have to understand that. Even though it is really scummish, and it's scummish, I don't know if that's a word or not, it's really it's really messed up that they have to use that to make profit off a game that sucks, aka Infinite Warfare, aka Advanced Warfare. And now MWR, which is a very great game now that this new update came out where they actually made the game feel smoother by enhancing the servers. They fixed collaterals, they fixed spawns, which spawns, I don't really think they need to be fixed in the first place, but they fixed spawns, collaterals, added 2 melee weapons. Okay, that goes back to the cosmetic only thing when they said it at the beginning of the year. Oh, it's going to be cosmetics only, that's it. And then all of a sudden an update comes out, supply drops are introduced, and then there's melee weapons. They're trying to sneak stuff in without letting us know about it. And Treyarch used to do that last year too. Treyarch used to they used to update the game, and then they would leave out certain things in the update, just so people would not get furious with them. Because everybody remembers back in Black Ops 2 when Vandahar and the whole team nerfed the DSR, they made that public, and that outraged the community. There was death threats towards David Vandahar over that. So obviously some things they're going to hide because they don't want to outrage the community. But they don't understand that the community is outraged more than ever. Because you've released two mediocre games and one actually pretty decent game, which was Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3 still, with the whole wall running, boost jumping thing, is terrible. But sadly, smaller YouTubers have to make these videos because bigger YouTubers won't make them. Because they're scared that, oh, they won't invite me out to the next DLC event. Then don't go. Make a difference. You know, stop kissing ass. Make a difference. That's all I'm saying. And I know this video started out as a whole in them lying about putting weapons in, which I'm going to get to. It just sucks. It sucks to be lied to by a company that I've loved for the past 10, 11 years. I've been playing Call of Duty for the last 11, 12 years of my life. I'm only 19. I've been playing since I was like 8 or 9 years old. Okay? That's loyalty to them. And even when they've released bad games, I've been there. I've bought every game. I've bought every game since Modern Warfare 2. Because I ended up buying the older games before MW2 came out. But I pre-ordered MW2. That was the first game I ever pre-ordered. And then I bought every other one on the release day. That's loyalty, man. And we're not getting it back. We're getting lied to. We're getting mediocre games. The rumor is that Infinite Warfare, they spent 2.5 years on the campaign and 6 months on multiplayer. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous that we have to deal with this kind of crap. When in fact, we should have a great game in Infinite Warfare, which we don't because it's mediocre. It's terrible. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. And if you like Infinite Warfare, good for you. But you're the minority. You're honestly the minority. And there's a reason I say that, because they do not release the numbers on console of how many people play the game. I can go on COD 4 Remastered right now. I can go to Barracks. I can go to leaderboards, and it says number of players, 4,469,842 players that played this game. You cannot see that on Infinite Warfare. They hide it by adding percentages. They say that the bottom 1% is like the leaderboards. It's like the bottom 1%, the bottom 5%, and the bottom 10%. They don't tell you how many people play the game, because I can guarantee you there hasn't been more than 2 million people that's played that game. And the only reason that the sales are up in that game is because you had to buy that game to get this game. That's sad. That's sad when you have to hide numbers on a game that you were so hyped about. Like, Activision was so hyped about this game. But then this game comes out, and it's mediocre, and it's trash, and nobody plays it. I've seen constant streamers who stream only MWR, and they go on their PlayStation dashboard, and they've deleted Infinite Warfare because they don't want to play it, because it's not their style of game. The majority of people do not want to play futuristic Call of Duty. It's just, that's the thing. And you thought, and I understand it's a 3-year cycle. Advanced Warfare, they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. They released the game. It didn't do well. Black Ops 3 comes out. What can they do? You know, it doesn't do as good as it should have. Infinite Warfare comes out. We don't even know the numbers. But they say it's 50% down from last year's sales. That should tell you something, Activision. That really should. That we are fed up with mediocre games. We're tired of getting lied to our faces. If you're going to add supply drops and you're going to tell us it's cosmetics only, make it cosmetics only. Don't slip stuff under the carpet. You know what I mean? And I call Raven Software sellouts because they are. They're sellouts. Treyarch is sellouts. Infinity Ward is sellouts. They're all sellouts. The people who buy supply drops, you're sellouts. Play the game. Earn it. Don't buy it. Don't pay to win. That takes the fun out of it. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm just really disappointed with Activision. I've been disappointed for the past like 3 or 4 years. Honestly, since there hasn't been a good COD since Black Ops 2. That's sad. That's actually sad. That's 5 years ago. That's sad. That's ridiculous. And we have to wait another year for hopefully a boots on the ground. It's not even confirmed yet. You would think they would probably confirm it by now because they want their sales to go up. But it's not going to happen. And there's a reason that Modern Warfare Remastered is doing so well. Is because there's a reason they have to make the servers better. Because more people are playing this game than they are Infinite Warfare. And that's really all I got to say about it. And I know I made this video like 10.5 minutes. But when you're so fed up with the BS, and you're fed up with the lies, and you're fed up with just being fueled by anger over a company that you've been so loyal to, you just spit stuff out. And it's sad. I shouldn't have to make videos like this. Nobody should have to make videos like this. But sadly, smaller YouTubers have to make videos like this because bigger YouTubers, such as T Martin, such as Chaos Silencer, guys like that, they don't make these videos. They don't. Why? Because they want to save face. They want to be invited to the next DLC event. Because they want that paycheck. They want to be invited to the next Zombies event. You got the money. You got the money. You can. It's just so sad. It's sad that a smaller YouTuber like myself and others have to make these videos. It's just sad. With a small audience like this video will never get to Activision because bigger YouTubers will not make the video. And that's a fact. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next video.